This is EG versus VICI Gaming for, I guess you could call it the lower bracket semifinals. We see OD, Brood, both on the same freaking team. I mean, this is a crazy draft, SyndereN. How do you even build this hero anymore? Like, what's the skill build? Right now he has a 2-0-1, so nothing in Astral. Is that even a value point anymore? I'm asking such a noob question because I literally don't see this hero.
No,
and they redesign it like 3 different times.
I honestly am just as curious as you are to see how Arteezy skills here.
Oh, we're going to see the Maledict set up with that cast into the right click from Ice, but Cold Embrace is taken pretty early. Ice, getting some lifesteal off in the meantime. Pops the Fairy Fire as well. And with that Maledict fly, ends up netting the first blood for EG. Yeah, they have good catch with both Storm and Spectre in the later stages of the game. And they can take out these spiders pretty swiftly as well. Yep. Between Wyvern and Timber, pretty much all
big rotation from EG. This one,
yeah, they're gonna want this real bad. Cast into Maledict, Flame Break to follow, and Lasso is there as well. But there's a Cold Embrace, healing up just a little bit. See how much damage this Maledict ends up doing. He's gonna pop that wand, Timber chained to safety as DY gets taken out by Ice in the meantime. Now Old 11 looks to be dead as well. So EG picking up a double. See if they can do some chip damage or maybe even more to this tier 1 tower.
Obviously, Ice being an ex-StarCraft player, should feel very much at home playing Broodmother. The most Zerg-like hero we have.
Yeah, Zerg was my race as well, actually. I was very bad at micro, though.
That's why you switched games.
Yep, FPS is my life, and you're right. Ice getting jumped now by Ori. Fly gets off the cast for now. Old 11 is here, though, with the Chakram into the Timber chain, and this looks to be a kill going the way of VICI Gaming.
Good response.
Was out of mana there, but yeah, kind of a close kill.
But the position here is so much better for them since it's further away from the towers. Let's have a quick look at OD and the Aghanims. So, obviously, you get the extra charge. You get 2 charges, and it does more damage, and it does AoE damage, so it helps you farm.
Right.
So I guess it's the farming item on OD here.
It turns into the Astral of old, as it were. As a crit. Yep. Ori will be able to finish him off pretty easily, but there's the Lasso. This will be a pretty big kill. Cold Embrace, keeping him alive for now. He doesn't really have much mana, so he'll probably tick out here one way or the other. Trying to take Fly with him, but it's not going to be. So 1 for 2 in favor of EG, and the Spiders have arrived. The Zerglings, as you call them, SyndereN.
How about the Brood? Would that be confusing?
It is. It's like having Doom with his ultimate as Doom. Never been a fan of that
that's
one,
really
honestly.
Confusing and never know what you're talking about. I mean, when you're like, Doom is on cooldown, you're like, does he mean the spell of the hero?
You never know.
Yeah,
as Old 11's going to get initiated on. Of course, you can see Lasso is not up right now. Oh, he misses the Timber chain. Magnetize can do a lot of magic damage as well. And Old 11 dropped. Not sure if it really would have mattered, but maybe.
Yeah, maybe, actually. He could have definitely bought some time and maybe survived, but...
Yeah, I just want to say Old 11 in general, like he has this reputation of being a very hot or cold kind of guy. But this tournament, he has been really consistent, I feel.
He's been on, for sure. Oh, Ice.
Yep, getting jumped by Ori. PYW and DY are here as well. And this looks to be an easy one with that Finger of Death. You see a Death Ward come out to Poyoyo. He has his Blade Mail, obviously does not reflect anything there. Maledict is applied, but will be fine. But
and I think what to look out for now is, can EG expand, right? So you've built this lead, you've taken the mid tower, and you're trying to play into the enemy jungle, but are you going to be able to keep killing these heroes? Or, okay, Ori.
Oh yeah, jumping in with that silence, nicely done. Abed has the Lasso as well. A huge kill for EG.
I'm dead.
And Ori, that's a couple of pretty, I mean, that's basically a death after death there, back to back. Do you think Yules is too defensive as a choice for Storm to be able to take off silence from crit?
I think it's too risky just because Yules against these heroes is kind of dangerous, right? Like you're also setting up the enemy team to land their combinations.
As we see. Oh,
that's a good curse.
Wither's Curse to try to cancel out that Lasso into the Earth Spike to follow.
You gladly take that spell trade. It's very good for VICI to not get killed by this.
Absolutely. Flame Break comes down. There's Ori jumping in. Arteezy has to Astral himself for now. But you see the Magnetize being applied to basically everybody from VICI's side. Sandy's Eclipse just deletes Lion from the face of the Earth as Fly. Looks like he'll be the trade for now. Arteezy finally taken out. And look at this Magnetize. Crit is doing so much freaking damage. The Timbersaw does fall as well, but now Abed looks to be next for VICI as they're starting to clean up a little bit. But now the silence onto the Storm Spirit. Ori will be able to zip out safely. So a 3 for 3.
Close fight.
Absolutely.
If you are an old Dota fan and you have seen OD in its many forms, the current form of OD is like rolling the dice. You never really know how much damage you do because nobody ever plays it or understands how the spell works.
We didn't know the name of the hero. Yep. And Ice looks to be dead. That is so much burst damage from VICI.
Yep, they got him down.
And down he goes.
So I think by not going BKB, you're giving VICI a very clear entry point into fights, where if opening on OD has to be a really feel-good play, especially with the Orchid on Storm that's coming up in about 500 gold. They're looking for crit here. They don't really want to go for that. There's an OD behind.
Old 11 trying to find a little pressure here. Arteezy gets initiated on. The Haunt comes out. The Chakram to follow. And the Finger of Death. Wait, he Astral himself just in time. I think they actually dodged the Finger of Death. It's a double Astral now, but I do believe he's going to fall shortly after coming back here. And absolutely, VICI Gaming get that first quick kill. It's going to cost them the line for now. Into a 4v4, but definite advantage for VICI, as Ori still has a decent amount of mana left here. DY getting pressured by Ice 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 in the meantime. Abed going to get stunned, and Pyoyo with Old 11 to help out. It ends up being a second core dead for EG.
Yep.
The question is, do they, I mean, how fast is the Roche? Not really.
You know what I think OD needs? I think it needs a rework.
Oh, another one?
It's been a month. It's time,
you know what,
to rework OD again.
I think we need to change his name as well. PYW in the fog here. They're going to try to jump onto Abed. Does have Finger of Death. Not even needed, though. Down Abed goes, and Crit was trying to save his comrade, but it's going to cost him his life.
Really quick move, right?
Yeah.
Like, in the blink of an eye, he's just gone.
All right, he is going BKB now. So he has the Ags, Hurricane Pike. Now BKB. I guess that... Oh!
Okay.
Storm. Ori?
Gathering info.
All right, well, he gathered it. And Arteezy takes the Aegis. Okay, well, we might have a fight, so...
Damn, you were really close.
All right.
Dude, that was a sick guess.
Thank you, thank you.
You're such a robot.
Thank you.
87%.
If you need help balancing the game, just let me know. I know everything, apparently. But yeah, 3 minutes still on the Aegis, and this is the timing that EG needs to, I mean,
they have to do something.
Oh, the zip in onto Abed. BKB being shown from Ori. Winter's Curse on the sideline, and with the Finger of Death, Abed is done, and that means EG needs to get the hell out of here. Arteezy in the meantime getting slowed. Cass is going to come out to save him. He's going to have to Astral himself, but he's inside a Chakram in the meantime. And yeah, he's going to get blown up. That is the Aegis, but I mean, for all intents and purposes, he's going to be dead twice here. Ice Ice Ice. He's not really being able to do much damage here. It looks like Arteezy actually blinked out, so...
No, he saved himself for a bit.
Saved himself again. Okay. So this is going to be a full team wipe for VICI Gaming against an Aegis. I think the OD experiment has failed.
I would not say I'm in a very good position to judge OD builds because I never play the... Oh, well, I actually did play the hero when it was popular as support, but...
Yes, give us your
I don't
insight.
play it at all right now. This Pike has felt zero impact to me in this game. I have actually not seen it do
with
much
the initiation,
whatsoever.
they have to get the skill. Absolutely have to. There's a Sanity Eclipse doing a little bit of damage. His right clicks do more, though, that's for sure. Blade Mail ended up reflecting quite a bit, but Arteezy will live, and they will get that Spectre kill.
That is a good kill. VICI Gaming, either they do this exact thing with the smoke rotation, where Spectre can haunt, or when you don't want to smoke, you just park the Wyvern there and make sure he is safe and sound while farming. Arteezy closing in on the Hex. Old 11 is just posing here. Obviously has the backup of his entire team. He's just giving info.
Lotus applied to him. They're just going to jump Arteezy with the Finger of Death. So much burst damage. And down he goes along with Fly. And with that, probably more. Abed had the BKB. He still got bursted down regardless. And
oh, it's just too easy.
Yeah.
Like,
too easy for Arteezy to die.
True.
Yeah, and you have to give credit to VICI. They have shut down Ice 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 for the most part, and that's not something we've really seen too much of in this.
Absolutely.
Not just against Ice Ice Ice, but just any Brute player, really. I think I've seen one game lose.
It makes me wonder if EG's initial laning setup was worth it. Like, because I think OD had every side lane matchup be favored, so it could have also been bottom.
Old 11, double Astral into the stun from Crit. There's the Winter's Curse. It's only a solo onto Arteezy for now, as DY is getting pressured from Ice 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 and Crit in the meantime. Arteezy does have Sanity Eclipse, needs to get up his stacks though, as DY continuing to get chased by Abed. Finally, they'll finish him off. Does have buyback available as Pyoyo pops his BKB, turning onto Abed now. There's the buyback onto the Wyvern. Finger of Death onto Arteezy, still silenced up into the stun. He can't even use his ult in these fights, and they are layering everything perfectly against him. Now Pyoyo trying to go on to Fly a little bit here. Looks like Ice 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 is going to be the target now, as Ori still with plenty of HP to work with. Doesn't have an Aegis or anything like that, so has to be a little bit careful, but they're going to find that third kill of the fight. Double kill for the Lion of all heroes. Now Abed facing the fire of Old 11's Shard, and this is going to be a full team wipe for VICI Gaming, and I don't see a way back for EG anymore.
I don't think, like, when is the last time you've seen a decent OD game? It's like either you smash or you feel weak.
I mean, I literally can't remember one pro game after the nerf, the last nerf. Of OD,
it's
honestly.
It's a very rare
because when it was really powerful, it would be like you said, the Astral into Meteor Hammer, you just snowball. Didn't really like you play it mid. That's where I usually saw it in pro.
It's a Hail Mary, by the way, here, but it's going to get broken by Old 11. Good read.
Yeah, and Old 11
walks in and breaks the smoke.
Definitely don't want to go on him, but there's the haunt. It looks like VICI want to focus on crit to start things out. He gets Astral for now, but now the target is Arteezy himself. There's the Astral on himself again, but he's completely surrounded by members of VICI Gaming. Gets the Sandy's Eclipse off. He did probably 55 damage, and down he goes. So 5v4 in favor of VICI Gaming without the position 1 on EG to worry about, and this is going to be cleanup crew for them. And GGs are called, and this was a shellacking, SyndereN. VICI Gaming not only beating a Broodmother, but beating an OD. I never thought I'd say that this tournament.
Yeah, got to be a confidence booster. It's a really good start to the series. I was kind of expecting going into this one that EG would try to double down on what they've been so good at with the early laning and the pressure and their carry Nature's Prophet. I don't remember if it got banned. Maybe it did. They have so many insane spells for fighting around towers. Arena, Ice Blast, Stone Gaze, X-Mark into Ship Combo, and Terrorize. 5 amazing teamfight ults.
Do you say Kunkka or Kunkka?
Kunkka.
You say Kunkka.
I do.
Okay, it is correct.
Because the guy he is named after.
Yeah. Who doesn't like the hero, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. He actually
That's pretty funny. You make all these amazing loading screen art styles for Dota 1. You get a hero named after yourself.
And you don't even like it. Yeah. Very sad. Fly will be first blooded by Old 11 on the Mars. Like, impactful spell from this here. It's long range, as long as there's a tree, which you can set up yourself with the Acorn Shot. It's just insane throughout the entire game. And you can do it from fog because you're a lot of times you're in the trees. Meanwhile, Arteezy,
in trouble here.
Curse Crown inside the brambles. Old 11 trying to reposition him. Actually just blocking now. I believe he's already used Spear, Arteezy. Maybe not actually. Yeah, Spear in a couple seconds, but it doesn't really matter. The Shadow Realm, enough to take out Arteezy. That is a very good spell.
Oh, they're doing the mid-rotation now.
Yeah, Abba with the Refraction right now. X marks into Torrent, and with DY and both PYW here, this should be a kill, but rotation from EG in the meantime. He actually gets the early level of meld like you talked about. Will stay alive as a result of that, has another Refraction, but it's not going to be enough. The right clicks from Ori and company end up taking him out. They will get the support in turn, but
something that can be a little bit deceptive, right? Like, let's say Arteezy has a 100% win rate on Terrorblade. If the majority of those games are 4th picks, then his average conditions for the Terrorblade game are better than this one. And VICI Gaming, I think this is one of the hardest drafts he has had to face as Terrorblade because they're up raising its priority so much in the draft. All right, good spell combo here.
Yeah, flying with the Earth Spike into the Bushwhack.
Has the Ghost Ship.
Yeah, Abed
doesn't. Oh, you see,
actually gets cold feet under his own tower. Boat is coming. Will Ori actually live? Crit continuing to chase him down. The boat does connect onto Abed, but it looks like he will live at least for now. And so will Kunkka. So no kills somehow in this exchange, but Old 11 is going in pretty deep. There's the arena. Fly gets caught with the spear. So finally, somebody dies in this lane, and it looks like they might find yet another follow-up as a nice rotation from Old 11 nets them 2 kills.
Crit traded, actually. You did get DY there. The type of rotation they need to do to defend this tower against just a Dragon Knight and a Siege Creep is way more awkward than if this was a bigger commitment from EG. If EG had like 3 or 4 heroes doing this push, they would feel way better about it.
Ooh, Abed gets the DD. If they can turn this around, looks like they will. Very nicely done from EG, and I mean, that's exactly what Abed needed.
Poyoyo is still 500 gold behind, has been pressured in the bottom lane. The treads will, of course, help, but I imagine Arteezy will stay ahead of the curve for a while. Now, crit.
Old 11 looking for the arena, and the crit chooses the correct path, at least for now, though. They still Bushwhack onto 2.
This is a lot of space, even if he does die.
Ooh, Terrorize! Oh, it just clips him. Into the bramble now, and Old 11 spears him into a tree. Down he goes, but you're right. Space definitely created. But in the meantime, Fly and Ice teaming up to take out this Medusa potentially.
No TP, no
Yo-Yo. Absolutely. No reinforcements even remotely close. And the Finger of Death expended for Fly. That is the first charge for him.
Really surprised he goes down here to farm. VICI Gaming just have so many counters through Arena, Ghost Ship, Terrorize. Whereas EG, it's kind of a bit more lackluster, right? Like maybe you get a really good Earth Spike or you get an Acorn Shot combo with the Bushwhack. but it's not nearly as reliable.
All right, SUNSfan showing off that Blink Dagger, and Kunkka's just going to get destroyed, but Terrorize into the AA Blast onto 4. Ori ends up dying in the end, but this might be a huge turnaround for VICI Gaming regardless. Fly dies, Ice is next. There's still the AA Blast applied, but now Arteezy comes in with that reflection, and DY gets crit down by Abed. PYW in the meantime getting chased as well. So somehow this turns around again, this time in EG's favor. Old 11, ooh, with the side blades, almost enough to take out Old 11, but the right click from Arteezy with that Dragon Lance is more than enough. Now Pyoyo stuck in the wrong place at the wrong time. 3 EG members pounding upon him. I'm not sure if they actually want to dive this, but with that beautiful bushwhack from Crit, it's a full team wipe for E-freaking-G.
And obviously Pyoyo coming in here on the Medusa doesn't really have anything. Hasn't skilled Stone Gaze, has the 4-4-1 build, doesn't really offer much in the way of team fights. And honestly, I think it's a pretty big mistake from him to even connect there. It's tempting, right? Because the fight looks close, but his hero is relatively irrelevant right now with the way he has chosen to build. Dragon Knight opening.
Yeah, Blink instant stun into the finger of death, and down goes PYW already, but the Mars ult to follow. See if they can get a roundup kill onto Fly or Crip. He's just going to get controlled for now, but instead they find Ice, who is still on the other side of the cliff, and now Abed chasing Ori. Crit's in the vicinity with that bushwhack, and that's a double kill for Abed. So in the end, 3 for 1, and still EG coming out ahead on all of these trades.
Or even if they do, if you cast it well, it can be a very good item against carries such as like Lifestealer or Juggernaut. Medusa, be a great example. Even if she has a Manta-style, her illusions are just not as strong as Terrorblades.
Smoke on the EG, a quick blink there for Old 11.
Didn't break the smoke though, did he? Oh, he broke on Crit.
He broke Crits.
Broke Crit, yeah.
And they're going to follow him in. He's still in the Ancient area here. Ice pops the Dragon form, has the blink available into the Dragon Tail. And Abed, oh, he's actually on the cliff. Let's see if they can take advantage of this. He's going to attempt to TP out right away. He's learned a lot from his teammate Arteezy. They find the kill. He gets out successfully. Ice might not be so lucky, but the Hoodwink, Crit. All right, the Bushwhack is enough. And Ice. All these initiations as Arteezy now gets initiated by PYW. The Bedlam.
Can he actually do this?
I mean, is it just him right now?
No, he can't do this.
Yeah, it is just him. He's going to get Bushwhack back into the Sunder and into death. That was really interesting. For a second, I was like, is my minimap wrong? Is there not another member of VICI here? Because, yeah.
Easily done. Grabbing the Aegis on Abed.
Indeed.
And this is a very different game from the previous one. EG in a great position now with a big lead.
Oh. Gaming. All right, Old 11 jumps in with the arena. AA Blast is coming. It looks like it will just clip him, and with that bow, we'll finish him off. Of course, no Aegis for him. They're going to be able to clean up onto the AA in the meantime. Ice gets a nice stop in. All right, ult from Crit. Ends up connecting onto Ori. And finally, after that halberd wears off, Abed should be able to net himself this kill. And that'll end up being a freebie. So it did cost Arteezy his life, but Abed continues to reign supreme right now. I don't know.
Change my graphic settings, please, so I cannot see the wildlife.
Yeah, it could just be a terrain thing as well, for sure. Anyway, back to the game. 5K net worth lead for EG. You can see Abed on the TA. His lead in terms of net worth is quite large, as Ice is a big, juicy dragon. Gets the initiation off onto Ori. See if they can follow this up with anything. Okay, a defensive Mars arena. I think he was trying to trap and Fly, but...
Yep, for sure. It's time to leave.
Absolutely. That's a pretty big ult down for them. And of course, they still have a lot of team fight, but it feels like the Mars Arena is kind of the glue for this entire lineup to work.
And now, that's a freebie for Abed.
All right. Yep, DY takes a bit of a tumble with that Deso as Ice jumps in now into the Mars here. AA Blast is available. He buys back into the game. The boat onto 2. Terrorize onto 2 as well. And actually, they're getting chased out completely. Arteezy does get the Sunder off. Hit by the AA Blast.
The spear
They did get the Mars in the end as Pyoyo. All right, Abed able to just destroy him. Triple kill for Abed. And this is getting out of control in EG's favor. First crown will connect for now.
They do have a siege creep. They can force them back. I think this is a very good play from Abed. Just at least poking a little bit. Will respect the risk of getting caught by X-Mark or an arena. So just making at least one hero teleport back, and this opens up for EG to make a cross move to top.
They are smoked right now. Dragon form has been popped. Crit.
Ori's too late.
Ori is dead. Acorn shot, bushwhack to follow, and just completely surrounded. Man, I have to say, there's still no finger. Okay, it just came back actually. But either way, Fly has been very patient with these. 11K net worth lead now for EG. I don't know why we're talking about Mage Slayer. Why are you letting me get off on these tangents, SyndereN? This is a lower bracket semifinals. Okay?
Respecting my elders here.
Damn you.
All right, here we go.
Uh-oh. Oh, 11, he misses it. Oh, Ice gets the instant Dragon Tail, Bushwhack to follow, and there's the Finger of Death that Fly didn't use earlier. Good choice, my friend. And as a result now, 5 versus 4. There is a buyback, though, for Old 11. And Abed, I believe that is a double damage applied to... Oh, my God. Yeah, that's a double damage, all right. PYW gets destroyed. Both coming in with the AA Blast. Arteezy already at half HP. Remember, no Aegis online for anybody right now. Needs to get this Sunder off.
He'll get it.
There it is. On to Ori, and Ori just gets right-clicked into Oblivion. And GG is called. This was a mega shellacking, SyndereN. And we are going to a game 3.
Damn, they turned it up. You were saying you think EG can turn it around after that game 1. They can reset, and they did. They ran them over. I think really key moments in this game, just the mid lane, right? All of these fights that happened 3 times in a row, EG coming out ahead with the better rotations.
EG versus VICI Gaming. Loser goes home. Winner is secured top 3, and they play the loser of PSG LGD versus T1. Yeah, should be an interesting game to say the least. I mean, would you favor one team in the early, like in terms of laning? Like, obviously, this is still relatively early, just like on paper, as we see Old 11 getting pressured a bit. PYW in the meantime.
Oh.
All right, Fire Spirit's applied with the Arteezy Metamorphosis, and actually they're just going to turn this on to Old 11. He does have the Ink Swell applied to him right now, but that's first blood for Arteezy. And as we were talking about lanes, it looks like this bottom lane is already in favor of EG.
Is learning how to see all the stuff that's not written on the page.
Maybe it's invisible and you can only activate it with some sort of trigger.
Between the lines.
That's right. All right. Poyoyo. It's off the time dilation. Ice. Yeah, he's, I mean, Poyoyo and Ice in the same lane. That's going to be fun to cast. Oh, he does get the courier, but I believe it was, it did deliver the items. DY in the meantime. Getting doped by Ice right now. And yeah, looks like the Lina ends up dying mid. That is a huge kill, but Poyoyo, we're going to be watching him for now. Timber Chain.
Yep.
Keeping him honest. He's going to time walk away. Looks like he'll be fine. Is this like a normal laning start in terms of the discrepancy?
I want to say half a year ago, this was a puck-favored lane, but I think Linas have kind of just caught up, both in terms of playstyle and a little bit of buffs to the hero. So it's probably a relatively even one.
Have the Hex, yeah, and with the rotation of Abed, not even needing to coil here.
Nicely done.
Just the Illusory Orb and Waning Rift. Ori and company being a little bit reserved right now. I mean, if you're... Oh, actually, we have a backstab potential here from Arteezy and company. Fly, he's going to get doomed, but there's a reflection, and the rest of EG basically teaming up on Old 11, and that's going to put him in the grave. And the Doom not even to get the kill.
The way they put the spray, it looked like he disappeared into becoming an Arteezy paint on the ground. Doom went for the Midas, by the way, as he has done for most of his Doom games, if not all in this tournament. So again, impact will be delayed. It's delay from VICI Gaming, and it's going to be delay for another 10 minutes by the looks of it. And EG will definitely try to squeeze every advantage they can out of the map. Already looking at the mid here.
Oh, Finger of Death used top lane. That's going to net them the kill on the Faceless Void. As the egg comes out in the mid lane, Tier 1 tower is still surviving, but the Chakram damage way too much to withstand. Fly does take a tumble, but again, these are core heroes going down for VICI Gaming. Winter Scarce into the Hoof Stomp. Ink Swell to follow. Looks like Abed. No, he does get the phase shift off in time along with the Illusory Orb. Trying to get to the high ground, but the Stroke of Fate does connect. Puts the GG branch down. It's really just for show and nothing else. Doesn't really block anything. Abed looks like he will get the last orb off and should be good to go.
I think in this patch, sometimes you can really pull off this kind of greed, but EG is one of the hardest teams to do it against, so obviously a bold choice. But by necessity, in this game, might not be the worst idea.
All right, Yules from Ori. LSA is there into the Laguna Blade and Doom, but there's a heals from Fly coming out. I'm not sure if Ice can get it. He is super tanky, though, but I think finally they will be able... I mean, they expended pretty much everything. Winter's Curse is still there, though, along with the Chrono. Has the Blink going for BKB next. I mean, BKB seem to be the name of the game in pretty much every game these days, SyndereN. But then again, now that status resistance is the thing, I know how much you hate it. It does give you another option, which I love personally. Crit jumps in with the Hex onto Lina, but the Winter's Curse is there. Ice is applying some pressure to DY in the meantime. Poyoyo misses the Chronosphere. Now the coil onto 2. Cold Embrace, but you have to think with Ice nearby that Ori should be donezo, and indeed he is. DY bailing out. Poyoyo attempting to TP out himself. The egg isn't quite in range. Must have been right on the edge there. And Old 11 gets out as well, so
EG do have some good solutions against that illusion though, right? They have, I think, so what damage do they have? It's a strong illusion, so I don't think you can't hex it or mana drain it, right? He sees him. Yule.
Yeah, waning rift to start. He's silenced for now, but actually the juke around the trees.
Abed doesn't want a coil.
Illusory orb. Oh, there's the coil. Now they know he's here. And this will lead to a pretty easy kill for EG.
Oh, no.
I mean, he was dead anyway, let's be real. But, wow, that was very close.
I wonder why he waited so
Ori
long
to get out.
Coil. It's not too surprising to see an EG lineup go here minute 20 when they're Radiant especially. They will claim it. Putting it on RTZ. Any other offlaner on Terrorblade, the hero would be like insane, right? It's still very good because, you know, it has good spells and items are items. But
we got a double TP. Old 11's in the area. The blink is available with the Doom. They have everything up right now.
I'm hearing a coil. They found Lina.
Oh boy. Yeah, he missed it. Okay, they're going to be able to burst down Lina regardless. Poyoyo wants to jump in, but gets the time dilation off. But again, with Ori dead, I don't think they want to fight, and they really don't want to expend this buyback. Doesn't have a TP for 23 seconds, but EG might get kind of sick of trying to chase him. They might assume he has it. In the trees right now. They do not have scan right now.
Abed could honestly find him here with an orb.
Abed misses. Oh. I mean, this is completely blind. There's no reason to think that he doesn't have his TP up, so he'll be good to go.
Yeah.
Now the question is that Yule's trick?
Oh, he found him.
Wait. Oh, he actually jumps in. Gets the waning rift. The bashes are coming out. Chronosphere is available. Gets the coil off. Looks like he wants to pump that. No, Abed just creating space as Crit comes in with that Hex. Impale to follow, and wow, I cannot believe they found that kill. Unbelievable for EG.
That pays off big time. That's high ground for EG.
Absolutely. Meta is popped. And Arteezy still with the Aegis for another 2 minutes. Doom is available. Obviously, Arteezy is not the target you want to go for. As the BKB is already... okay. It is the target you want to go for, apparently. He's just going to get healed by Phoenix in the back line.
Not a good look for VICI, and Old 11 in particular. That just feels a little bit like a tilt move, like panic.
Right.
He had time to wait for his teammates. You see
Arteezy's meta is about to run out, but they get what they came for.
They give it up.
Absolutely. Is he actually going to stick for the range? Is this worth?
Or they're just going to go and take advantage of the DD together with Coil. Knowing that they have the Aegis for the backup. Oh, if they find Ori here, everything is just coming up EG this game. Yeah. They don't see him.
Wait, do they?
Oh, they did see him.
Yeah, oh, the blink by Crit. Yeah, they definitely saw him. And this is another enormous kill for EG. Just feels like Ori cannot... I mean, he's been farming great, but the last few minutes between him and Poyoyo just being found out constantly.
Oh my God.
He wants the Chrono? Looks like he's gonna get coiled. He gets the BKB off, attempting to TP out. Should be successful, but that is, I believe that's his first BKB charge, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right, yeah. All right, you see Arteezy is hovering a Satanic on Terrorblade, so getting some more health pool, getting that immediate heal back if he survives the Doom. And of course, opens up for some cool plays with Sunder into Satanic, which he has done earlier this tournament.
They want to fight here.
Yep.
Again, everything is up. They just haven't been able to combo these spells at all. Old 11 with the Ink Swell. In the Blink-In. Ice is their target for now. LSI connects into the Laguna Blade and the Doom applied as well. Soulbind onto 2. Poyoyo finally with the Chronosphere on multiple heroes. And they're going to be able to get 2 EG members as Arteezy pops the Metamorphosis and Fly. The eggs didn't really do much, but there's a coil. Only onto 1. He's actually going to break it. And now Arteezy beats the absolute shit out of Abed. And down he goes. And this means EG need to backtail away.
So every minute, the GPM for EG should be going up more than that of VICI, even though they have a Doom with Midas. They are still building and building and building on this lead. And Arteezy will look to break a bit here.
Yeah, top lane is their play right now, but oh my God, a lot of damage being applied to Arteezy, and that is the Aegis down in the blink of an eye. Doom is already used. There's the Chrono onto Arteezy. Question is there any save? The Sunray's coming in through the Chronosphere. Arteezy trying to get off the Sunder, trying to get off his cheese as well, but the Winter's Curse applies. Looks like he might go down here. He's going to be really close. Finally dropped, but he does have buyback if he wants to expend it here. Looks like Lion has already done so. Now Abed trying to run away, so it looks like Arteezy will save it. No, he actually does use the buyback. Abed getting right-click down, gets the phase shift off. Looks like he might be okay. Poyoyo coming in with the right clicks. He doesn't quite have the vision. Illusory Orb comes out. Abed still more than fine. Getting healed up now by Fly. He's actually going to jump into Poyoyo. There's the save potential from DY, but they still have the burst damage to go through. And again, buyback from Arteezy, but he has meta, and now he's going to be doing this ridiculous amount of damage. DY gets melted. Of course, Winter's Curse on cooldown is old 11. All right, can they actually burst down Arteezy? This is a dieback with the LSA Laguna Blade combination, and now EG have to get the hell out of here. Gem is dropped. Crit will pick it up and blink away.
Holy shit,
they destroyed him.
That illusion. Look at that.
It's very fast, too.
Yeah, and it's ranged, even though it looks melee.
Yeah, it's very deceiving.
They're just giving this one up for free, and this one is really big. This one has extra stuff.
Aghanim Scepter. Who do we want it on? Terrorblade Ags is quite good.
Putting it on Puck for now.
Okay.
And he will leave.
And the next Roshan, which is up in a minute 10, they know now that they have to contest this. And there's a DD top. And I believe Arteezy will be coming for that. I'm actually a little surprised he's only level 22. Does that surprise you? It's 48 minutes. Feels a little bit low.
It happens a lot of the time to Terrorblade, right? Like, you get so much of your farm with illusions.
Oh, we're going to finally get the initiation. Poyoyo, he gets Abyssal Bladed into the Laguna Blade. Is it going to be enough? Yes. He actually pops a BKB, but no Chronosphere to follow. Still has buyback to work with. And then you're seeing the Puck Ags come into fruition. 4 dead in the blink of a freaking eye. All have buybacks. And all have ultimates, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, the Soulbind was the only thing used, so he still has to be careful here.
I don't know if he got bashed after the Abyssal. I didn't see him get bashed.
All right, I think they're waiting for this Void buyback before they maybe
How many Linkins are on Arteezy? That's 2.
Many Linkins. All right, they're trying to pop them. Old 11, he gets, it's the Lotus Orb Doom back on himself, and this will create enough space to at least get the melee racks. Roshan is now up. And that is a 4-man buyback, if I'm not mistaken, on VICI Gaming.
Yep. To break Lincolns with like a 4-staff or halberd or like whatever it could be. All right, let's see.
All right, they're actually giving it to Arteezy. The Ags, I think.
They give,
right?
Yep, Arteezy took the Ags, so now they have that Fear combo, and he has the Dagger. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's not worth 4 all the stats. Just for the overall potential you have.
We have a refresher, by the way, on Abed. He has the Aegis as well, so with all the Lincolns. Okay. It's not delivered quite. There it is. All right, we're going to have the coil into the Fear, like you said, Arteezy. The BKB is popping on Poyoyo. All right. He gets off the Chronosphere onto 2, but do they have enough damage? Abed is just beating the crap out of Lina. That's a double kill for him to start things off. Buyback onto him, and I believe with that, VICI has 0 buybacks left. Another coil, that's a refresher. Doom applied to the Timbersaw, but the right clicks from Arteezy are just way too much. Triple kill on Abed. 5 versus 3, and EG look like they're going to move on in the tournament, and VICI will be eliminated. What a game of Dotes. We're not quite done yet. Abed wants to farm the fountain just a little bit. They don't really have any meaningful ults up other than Laguna Blade. Okay, Abed actually taking a lot of right-click damage from Ori. And reposition himself nicely, though. And they're just going to continue to pound into this Ancient. And there's the Abyssal Blade from Arteezy. The GGs come out. And EG, they are looking really good right now, I have to say. I mean, they played this with a lot of discipline. Maybe they could have won earlier, but they're respecting their opponent. VICI's had a great run this tournament.
Yeah, I think you need to understand that the reason they slowed it down so much was that they saw that VICI could hold, right? They did try the push early.